Vehicle emissions remain a major contributor to air pollution, exposing drivers, traders and commuters to harmful pollutants every day. In this report, Samuel Adams examines the health risk, the standards meant to curb emissions, and what more can be done to keep the air clean against pollution.
Every day, cars, buses and trucks release harmful gases and tiny particles into the air, contributing to air pollution that is not seen but deadly. At the 37 military bus terminal, some drivers and commuters acknowledge the dangers associated with vehicle emissions.
We say na every car to ban ampa infection kakra ma yare pa.
The smoke coming from vehicle exhaust pipe really affect our health.
Obu ogura sebika frache engusie nitina akonimu o asthma o ya lebi na akoyi ni yale edi amano.
It can cause illnesses, and for people with conditions like asthma, it can trigger attacks. Yet for many, aging vehicles, economic realities, and limited alternatives have left them with no other option than to cope with the hazard. It's true that when a fuel pump becomes faulty, sometimes drivers continue using the vehicle because replacing the faulty part is expensive.
I would
urge the government to improve transport station leaders to help ensure that old, heavily polluting vehicles are removed from our roads. Professor Reginald Kwanzaa is with the School of Public Health at the University of Ghana, Legon. He explained that although many people are not privy to how vehicle emissions contribute to air pollution, the health consequences are dire.
Air pollution is real. It's causing a lot of diseases, killing people. It can affect the cardiorespiratory system. We're talking about disease related to the heart. They're talking about disease related to the respiratory system, right? And so we talk about asthma, heart diseases. We know that can also, in a way, contribute to cancer-related conditions.
With air pollution being listed as the second leading risk factor for death after high blood pressure, Professor Kwanzaa says it is about time the public adopt practical steps to reduce their exposure.
Those of us who take trotro a lot, so sometimes the smoke might not be outside the vehicle, but it's within the vehicle. And that's why at times the best you could do is just open, if there are windows, just open the windows and make sure you have a nose mask on. And the other target group may be those selling along the roadside.
On the regulatory framework for controlling vehicle emissions in Ghana, the news team contacted the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority (DVLA). The authority says while vehicle roadworthiness inspections remain in place, the Ministry of Transport is currently developing new policies and standards aimed at strengthening emission control and improving air quality. But beyond individual actions, environmental advocates say addressing vehicle emissions will require stronger compliance with existing regulations.
The ability for us to be able to enforce periodic check is something that is very critical and very important. And also the issue of fuel quality too is also something we really need to look into. I think also we should be able to look through where government could also assist in infrastructures, most importantly like the charging infrastructures, placing these infrastructures to also, that way too, I believe would also encourage people to patronize more of this kind of vehicles, the electric vehicles.
Paul Nwachuku says, even though Ghana is making efforts with regard to policies and regulations, more could be done, especially on public education.
If we are able to really look into it, being able to put up policies or put up measures that could help us regulate this, I think, yes, it will also help us also for the fight for climate change.
Experts say protecting public health and the environment will require not only stronger enforcement of emission standards, but also collective actions from government, transport operators, and the public.